Hello, and welcome to Hearing Your Voice with Chandra, where your voice is heard. Today, we are excited that we have a very special voice coming your way. This guest is a CEO, and she's a female CEO that uses a special ingredient for her business. I'm excited to know what this special ingredient is. So, without further ado, you all join me as we welcome to the show Adrienne Booth. Hey, thank you so much, Adrienne, for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Great. And before we dive in, if you could just let us know a little bit about who you are and where you're from.
Okay. Well, my name is Adrienne Booth, and I am from a small town, Wegerville, Alabama, from a small road, Cartier Road. It's back in the woods, as they say. But I've been down here in the Saraland area for over 10 years. I am a wife of an amazing husband, and I have two beautiful children, and we also have two fur babies that I will forever take care of because they're always babies.
Oh, yes. All right. So, what inspired you to start your business, and what did that process look like getting started?
Oh, well, back in 2020, God placed on my heart something special to do for women. And of course, He gave me the vision of it, but of course, He never gives us the full vision of things. So it was kind of something that I just prayed about and asked Him to give me the full vision of. And my husband asked me, what's something you've always wanted to do? And of course, fashion and modeling and all of that good stuff has always been my thing. And I told him, I would like to have a boutique. And then it kind of just all clicked right then that, that's part of something that God wanted me to do with women. The life changes that women go through from having kids or, just things happening in life. We start to lose confidence in ourselves and things like that. So I knew within this business that I would be able to, help them to find their confidence and just be, love the skin that they're in. So, and also in that, the bigger purpose of it, the vision is that we give back to charities. At Home of Grace and Penelope House, we give back to each purchase that is made with Humble Me Boutique.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you say that's like your special ingredient in your business?
Well, the special ingredient from this all is to keep God first in literally everything. We started this business literally with nothing. And we just took a leap of faith, and we kept God in everything that has come up, upon us within challenges and all of that stuff. And God has just seen us through. Even March would be what mark a year that we've been in this location.
Awesome.
So just even that transition from working from home online to actual storefront is a big step. So with that ingredient, keeping God first is what has made us so successful.
Great. Okay, so I know all businesses have challenges. So how do you overcome those challenges and just not give up?
Of course, there has been times where I just wanted to go back home and all of this stuff with the things that come up with being a business owner. Being a business owner, it's hard. It gets hard and you have your good times, but it's just always, God has always sent somebody to me or placed someone around me or, just made something happen to just remind me, hey, you're in this challenge right now, but you have to keep going. And for most businesses, it takes from 2 to 5 years to actually see the full potential of it. And we're halfway there, so it's like, why give up now? Because there is greater. And also just in those challenges, as long as you place yourself around the right people and you continue to put God first, it keeps you going. And the biggest thing of, you just go back to the why you're doing it. And this business is a ministry for me, and I'm doing this for women. I'm serving women in every way possible that I can, and I want to do more. And we've we have given back to people during the hurricane season. We've helped victims. We were able to send things to them to help them out, to get them help them somewhat to get back on their feet, if not all the way. So it's just a lot of good blessings, but just
Awesome.
going back to the why you're doing the
Mhm.
business is very important.
Great.
Mhm.
So, what would you say one of the biggest mistakes that you've made, and
Oh.
how has that propelled your business forward?
The biggest mistake that I've made is kind of embarrassing, but you know, just thinking when I started, like, and I'm thinking now, and then think about when I started, is I really didn't keep track of things all the way, like detailed things. You know, even though, you know, I've never paid myself literally until like a month ago. I started paying myself a small
Awesome.
percentage, but you know, I always say I'm putting my money back into the business. You know, just putting, that's where I know the money is going. But even though the money is going back and it's going back to the charities, just to be able to dial out and see exactly where your monies are going. Like if you're spending too much on inventory, you can use that on doing more marketing, so that other people can see, because there's always going to be somebody that doesn't know about you. So by you putting into the marketing, the background of things, you know, that can help, you know, grow your business. And just small things like that, just to have a layout and keep track. Even if you have to hire an accountant, you know, do it, because it matters, like where every penny goes. So now that I have employees and all of that good stuff, like and I'm, you know, jotting down everything and keeping track of everything, it helps me to fully see where the monies are going, and, you know, where I need to put back, and, you know.
So it's all coming together now.
Right. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Great. So I know that, you know, you talked about giving back to the community. Would you say that's important for every business?
I think it is very important to give back to your community. You just never know when somebody, you know, needs that help, that encouraging word. And like I said, this business here is a ministry to me, and I have people come through all the time. They may not buy anything, but guess what? They're going to get something from, you know, just walking in here. And that's what I've always prayed about too, is that people will receive, you know, the humbleness of who God is, and, you know, places it with them. When they leave, they feel good.
Yes.
You know, they've gotten something just from being in here.
Awesome.
So.
Okay. So what advice would you give women, or men and women in general, I would say, just men and women in general, what advice would you give them if they wanted to start a business?
If they want to start a business, you have to step out. You have to step out in faith. You can write out all the ideas. You can have, you know, every idea possible, you know, but if you can write it down, if you don't make a move, if you don't step out and do it, you'll never know what, you know, and the sky's the limit. God has given us all of the things, you know, to do what we want to do, what our heart desires. And you'll never be able to do it unless you step out and actually see and experience it.
That's great. That's some good advice. Okay. So, if someone wanted to shop at your store, your boutique here, lovely boutique you all, what are 3 reasons why you think they should shop with you?
Well, for one, when you shop with us, you are supporting women in our community around the world, because like I said, I strongly believe in this year that we're going to be able to expand and do more for more women and people in general. You're supporting that, and you're also supporting a vision that God had given me, and that we're walking in that purpose right now. And also, you get to treat yourself. So us as women, we don't really do that, especially if we have kids. You know, we'll pick up all these things in the store and we'll put it down by the time we get to the register, because we're getting something for them. So, you know, it's good to treat yourself, and, you know, we deserve it. We deserve it.
Right. Well, I will say that this dress came from Humble Me Boutique, what I'm wearing, as well as my earrings, something that I purchased a while ago. Some of my favorites as well. And it's good to know that, you know, a portion of that purchase went toward helping women and also giving back, you know, to the community. So that's great to know. And one last thing, just tell us the name of your boutique again, where you're located, how we can shop with you, and basically the support again. Just talk to us a little bit more about.
So we are located at 311 Shelton Beach Road, and again, that's Humble Me Boutique, and also on the website, you can sign up for rewards. We now have that
Oh, sweet.
option. So
Alright.
you'll just go on the website at humbleme.com and you will fill out the 3 questions that it gives you, and it instantly give you points. And every time you shop with us, it's just another thing that we have, and you'll receive reward points each time. So, and we're right here in the heart of Saraland, next door to the water company, so
Yes.
you won't be able to miss us.
All right. So she's going to just share one last thing that you would like to leave with our viewers.
I would just like to say, thank you for everyone that has supported me in the past and supporting me now. It has been such a success. We've seen so many blessings and so many great things happening, great connections with other business owners here in the Saraland area. So I'm super excited for what God is doing in this business, and I know that it's going to be great. It's greater that it's coming, and I just want to thank each and every one of you for supporting me. It really means a lot.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Adrian,
Thank
for being
you.
with us today. And guys, as you go about your way today, just remember, open your mouth, speak the word, and let your voice be heard. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.